Hi folks, it's Alan here from Owl Garden Studios. Today we're at one of our completed projects in here, Tadworth in Surrey. So this one is the absolute limit for permitted development, measuring 30 square metres of internal floor space. So we've been able to do this with a 8 metre wide room. The ceiling height we've been able to bring up a little bit higher than usual because we're actually further than 2 metres away from the boundary. And depth wise, we're just under 4 metres in depth. So this garden room has been split into two sections. Effectively, we've got the home office on one side, and we've got an internal dividing wall with a door, which the client can then use to access his workshop area. For heating, the clients have opted to have an air conditioning system installed. The unit sits round the back, and they've split it to separate zones. So you can heat the office individually to the workshop, so you don't need to warm that up unnecessarily if you're not using that space. With the air conditioning systems that we install, they're remote controlled and they do hot as well as cold. Inside, the clients have opted to go for a wood engineered flooring upgrade. The clients opt to go for the wraparound canopy. So because he's got the bifolding doors, we've brought it out to 1 metre across the front elevation. We've then done this side return wraparound aspect of it to 600mm. The decking matches, and we framed it in either end using the side return walls, which join the decking and the canopy together. So the room itself has been dressed and clad in western red cedar, which then gets oiled using 2 coats of a clear protective UV resistant oil. So we find that it really enhances the grain, brings out the colour, and also offers some protection against the elements for the years to come. So we've got bifolding doors on one side. We've got what we class as the dual aspect corner of glass. So we've got the bifolding doors meeting a large fixed pane of glass on the corner, which is held up by a structural steel, which we've then clad in western red cedar on the outside, so it blends in with the rest of the building. For the workshop area, we've installed the French doors, so a 2 metre opening, 2 metres high, and we've also included what we class as the fixed full height windows either side of those. So it lets in a good amount of light, and of course there's full electrics throughout the whole building. So we designed these to look as great at night time as they do during the day. So internally, there's spotlights throughout the office area as well as in the storage, which you can switch individually. We've included the downlighters in the canopy, so you can create a nice nighttime illumination. So as you can see off to the side, the clients then decided they wanted to have an additional add-on storage area. So we've built up some sleeper retaining walls, a bit of a patio, and made use of the space to the side as well as round the back. So it's functional as well as looking good and tidying it all up. So with this particular room, as the garden was running uphill, we've had to dig into the garden. So we end up digging around 20 tonnes of topsoil out from the garden behind me in order to accommodate the base and the ground screws, which have been driven in, and the timber frame sits on top of those, creating a nice flat, level space for us to construct a garden studio. So if you're thinking of having a room or an office constructed, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply get in touch, drop us an email over to hello@owlgardenstudios.com or reach out via the website. If you've got particular design ideas, requirements, or you're dictated to by the space available, then we've got a solution for you. All of our rooms are designed and built to match your exact needs. We don't do an off-the-shelf version or prefabricated. So if you've seen some ideas, some inspiration, or things that you would particularly like to include, then feel free to reach out to us and we'll have a discussion so we can best advise what would work for you and your space. If you like the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep in the loop with our upcoming developments as and when they get uploaded to our channel. So we look forward to catching up with you soon. Take care. Ciao.